latter part of December into January is an often overlooked part of the season. While it does have its own challenges, mature deer are maybe their most predictable during this time frame. Given the right conditions and a good setup, the late season has potential to provide some of the best hunts of the entire year. If you know where the food is and have enough patience and persistence, you might just find the opportunity you've waited for all season.
Bap, bap, bap.
Travel corridors leading to food sources can be deadly during the late season. Knowing this, I set up for an evening hunt on a main trail where I saw a nice buck just days earlier.
What's up, everybody? Hope you had a good Christmas. It is December 26th. We're out for the evening hunt. Back on one of Dusty's permission pieces that we hunted Monday of this week. Had a good hunt then, saw 10 to 12 deer, one shooter buck. All of those deer, though, ended up about 60, 70 yards away down here in this little bowl that's out in front of me. So I'm not back in the stands. You could see them on the ground. I actually moved a little bit, made a little bit of an adjustment. It's about 40 to 50 yards over my right shoulder right now on the other side of this pipeline. It's going to be interesting if they come in here, figuring out getting it all on camera without being seen. So it should be exciting if we get some deer, especially if we get a shooter in here. But I'm going to give it a go. We thought this was probably the best thing to do just because these deer do fall into patterns this time of year. So if they're continuing to do the same thing, this is going to be the spot to be. This is going to put me in bow range instead of sitting back in the stand and watching them all be about 30 yards too far again. So I predict that it's either going to happen or I'm going to screw it up. But either way, if they show up again tonight, we should be in some action. So it's like 52, 55 degrees, something like that. I got the orange on because the county we're in has a late winter doe season. Dusty's out with the property owner tonight doing some doe patrol with the firearm. Obviously I got the bow. We'll try to get one of these bucks down. We've had more pictures than just the one that I saw the other night. Dusty's had several pictures of decent bucks in here, so all it takes is one of them showing up. Hopefully they'll be moving early. We had some rain just get out of here, so I'm hoping that'll have them on their feet here soon.
Nearly 3 weeks after messing up my best opportunity thus far, with only 6 days of hunting remaining, I head to a spot that's been extremely productive over the last couple of seasons, hoping for just one more chance.
What's up, everybody? It's January 13th. Evening hunt here in a stand that Dusty calls a 200 stand. You can guess why he calls it that. It's also the stand that Dawson killed his bow buck in earlier this year. There's still plenty of snow on the ground right now. You guys know, if you're from the Midwest, that we've got a couple pretty good snowstorms move through in the last week. There's a lot of tracks in it out here where I walked in, and there's some out here in front of me and a few behind me. It's like 24 degrees, which is apparently cold enough that my GoPro's decided it's not gonna work, and my launch controller on my big camera's decided it's not gonna work. So if something comes in here, it could be a cluster, but I'll do my best to get it on video for you. I got a little block of timber here. There's some pretty good bedding out in front of me across these tracks. There's a lot of switchgrass over here to my east, and there's a food plot in it. We got 6 days left, so even though we got a kind of a borderline wind blowing almost straight out of the west right now, got to get out here and try it. We're running out of time. I would like to get one buck tag filled this year, so getting right down to the wire. We'll see if tonight's the night. Shoot that deer. He makes his way over here. Oh, no way. He went down on the freaking tracks. He went down on the freaking tracks. That's good and bad. I will talk to you guys in a minute. I gotta go drag that dude off the tracks before a train comes.
All right, well, I told you guys I'd talk to you in a second. I had to get up there and get him drug off the tracks before another train came through. So this is a deer that Dusty knows pretty well. Obviously, he's very identifiable. I don't know if you could see that him coming across, but he said he's had that nose goofed up like that since he was a year and a half old, and he's figuring him to be 7.5. So even though he's not like the biggest rack buck in the world, anytime you can kill something, I mean 4.5 plus, that's a trophy to me. And especially, I mean, this is the biggest buck I've ever shot on January 13th. So I'm happy with him. He came in on that food plot over there where all those other deer were. I mean, it was just a heck of a hunt. I wish I could have recorded more of it, but I was fighting the cold with the batteries. The GoPro wasn't working. But I bet I saw 30 plus deer tonight. And he came out by himself in the food plot that I told you guys about, there to the east. He worked his way across it, and then eventually came down that lane and got him, about 35 yards right there, got him stopped and got the camera hopefully on him. I haven't even looked back to see the footage yet, so. And then put it right behind his shoulder. He went 60 yards and piled up right there on the tracks. So this will probably do it for fall pursuit, unless we go, maybe Dad shoots a doe or something this weekend. But I want to say thanks to everybody for tuning in all year. It's been an awesome second season, and we're looking forward to getting after the turkeys, and then next year we'll be ready for season 3. We got some big stuff coming this year, so I'm excited about that. And say thanks to everybody for watching. Be sure to tune in for next year.
Hey everybody, wanted to do a little bit different of an outro this week on the final episode of season 2. Just again, say thanks to everybody for tuning in every week. All of our viewers out there, we really appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoy watching it as much as we enjoy bringing it to you. We really do have a lot of fun doing this, getting to film our hunts and then put them out there for everybody to watch. So big shout out to the viewers, whether you're watching on Carbon TV or YouTube, or if you're watching this on Facebook, after the fact. We just really want to say thanks to everybody out there. We would probably do this anyway, but you guys make it a lot easier, and it's good to hear from you guys and all the positive feedback we've gotten. So we really do appreciate it. Feel like we had a good year overall. We got a lot of bucks down, got a lot of deer on video, got a lot of kills on video, which was a goal we had after last year. If you guys watched season 1, we struggled to get that kill shot on camera every time. So we really set out to do that this year, and I think we accomplished it for the most part. So I was happy with the way season 2 went. We're looking forward to bringing you guys more content in the future. We got spring strutting coming up with turkey season this year, and then obviously season 3 will come at you guys in October. So we'll see you then.